Hi there, just a quick one tonight. I just got back from the WAAPA Dance May Season show. WAAPA is the West Australian Academy of Performing Arts, which is basically where pretty much all the dancers I work with come from. Um, so this was their mid-season show and had pretty much all the second years and third years in performing in four pieces. And yeah, it was a really good one. Normally there's maybe one, maybe two weaker pieces, but this one, all four, were actually really good. I especially liked Dean Walsh's piece, which was basically kind of used an underwater theme to look at individuality and the relationship between the self and the environment and stuff like that. And it was really cool. It basically had there were sections where each of the dancers kind of reconstructed themselves into various sea creatures. It was really clever, really creative. A lot of great use of the associated imagery and stuff like that. Um, yeah, so the thing that I love about going and seeing this show is that it's the one time that I actually get to see all of these dancers that I work with in a photo studio actually perform and do what it is they really train for, and it's a great opportunity for me to see them at their best, but also to get a better understanding of each of them in terms of seeing who they are as performers. So I never miss it. I always go at least once. Definitely going back tomorrow night because this is a pretty good one. Something that's kind of funny is whenever I go and see contemporary dance, it always kind of puts me in a mental state where I'm just kind of in that artistic place, and I don't have any kind of complications that stop me from thinking clearly creatively. So normally while I'm in there watching the show, my brain will be like solving creative problems. Anyway, tonight I had a couple of brainwaves about this winter themed event that we're doing, and for the choreograph work, um, I'd wanted to do something with this event that was Australian winter, but it's really hard because, as I've said in another video, Australia has zero winter culture. We basically just have summer stuff. And so it occurred to me, we're doing the performance in a shopping mall, and that's kind of the only thing that we would go out and do is actually go out to buildings. Like, I mean, I was thinking in terms of, what we might do, um, outside or traditionally interacting with the weather, but it's not about that for us. It's about indoor things. So that actually could be the fact that we're in a shopping mall could be a really good inspiration. It could be uh, yeah, like some kind of teenage shopping themed thing. But anyway, the sponsors would probably like that. The hosts would like it. And the other thing was we often do improvised dance performance at our events where we have these kind of strange magical creatures wandering around, and I've been trying to come up with something for this one. I've been watching Doctor Who as well, and lately he's been battling these monsters called Weeping Angels, which they look like stone statues of angels, and they can't move if they're being observed. If you're looking at them, they can't move, but if you look away or blink for just a second, they move really fast. So like if one's 5 meters from you and you blink, that's enough time for it to kill you. So I was kind of thinking, if we're doing ice themed, it would be cool to have characters that freeze, that actually freeze. If they were ice creatures, then that could be a characteristic, and it could somehow tie into responding to whether they're being observed or how they're being observed, which could make it a fun kind of interactive thing for the audience as well. So that's another idea that I can take to the choreographers to play around with just as a starting point. So yeah, I'm feeling a little bit creatively unblocked with that side of things, which is nice. Yeah, time to do some work.